Hello, Guitars and Swords. As if you look at some of my other videos, you might know I played with Jesse Ray for a bit last year. Basically, me and my pals just sat up here, got drunk, and covered a couple of songs, and he commented on it. So one thing left there. But for one of those videos, I made a guitar out of a bit of kitchen worktop. Da 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 da. So here we've got it's meant to be like a Claymore shaped guitar, so it's just one piece of kitchen worktop, you know, the sort of butcher's block stuff. It's 2-strung like a Telecaster, one volume control, I've never put a back bit on it. Drilled the hole right through the end, so that's the output jack there. The neck, I actually was going to put another bit of fretboard on there and make it 36 frets, so it's just got one pickup, it's a Warman Destroyer. So we used it in that said video, and then when it came to actually ended up doing a couple of gigs with Jesse, Peg just played this. He was like, I'll just play it. I was like, I was kind of really only meant to be a joke, but it played okay. It's not been touched since then. Well, actually, I got Sir Illian Payne from Game of Thrones, who's also Wilco, you know, the guy from Dr. Feelgood. I met him outside the ABC after I'd gone to a concert, and I've got a picture of him cutting my head off like he did with Sean Bean, but using this sword. That's the last time I'd used it. So I was basically playing bass in that band, and they made that. So I built a bass to go with it. It's a bit bigger. It's actually a Fender 6 style bass. It's 6-string bass, but it's still tuned to an E. And I had to make. I initially made it and I couldn't get it to fit in any case because it was so long. So what I did was I actually got the bit out of a snooker cue and just sawed the handle off and stuck it on there. Obviously this one's one piece of wood for the body and thingy. I think, if I remember correctly, that's a Schecter bridge. This hasn't been played since the last gig, it's totally gone green. Warman pickups again. But totally usable. This was a Stag small bass that I cut up to make a Fender 6 type thing. I've got a Telecaster that's like that as well. Right, so that's the history of the sword guitars. You notice I've got the cavity going. This one's just a Bucky lid hammered in. It's 2-strung as well. Right, so the evolution. This is just to prove about. Well, that kind of got out. I did a gig in Newcastle, and one of the guys there was talking about the guitar, and got one of his pals to phone me, or not phone me, just messaged me. He was talking about trying to make a sword into a guitar, but not like, because that's a guitar shaped like a sword. You know what I mean? That's still a guitar. But you wanted to like start off with a sword, and it was like, it didn't work. I thought about it for a bit, and then that was about a year ago, and I was at work and I just made one. So this is, I've really enjoyed the engineering aspect of it. This is a sword, but it's got a string on the top. That's an E, and it's actually, I put frets on it, if you can get it to see there. Frets, and then on the bottom it's got the A string and it's fretless. And see, I put the pickups in there, and I made it so it was bass scale, so it's 32 inches to there. That's 12th fret is the octave. Yeah, so see the way it tunes. The bit I've got first was that piece of metal there, the way I've got the strings coming through. And I groove, you can see it on that side, and the fretless one, fretted one. Just a piece of aluminium on the end of it. And this is just a plank of skirting board. I had to reinforce that bit to take because I had to cut so much of it out to put the pickups in. I just couldn't get pickups to fit within, so I wanted these things first. And it tunes from there. It goes round that bolt. That's an earth wire that's in the way there. It's actually adjustable. And the handle is a piece of galvanised scaffold batten that I cut in half with an angle grinder and then stuck onto the piece of wood. And then there's the output there. So it does actually make a noise. It's not for me. I'm going to give it to the guy I was talking to. I'm actually going down to see him tomorrow. That's why I'm doing a video of this just now. I won't be putting it live tonight. I've not really worked out yet how we're going to surprise him with it. I've never even met the guy, man, but I've got a couple of mutual pals, and I just built it because I enjoyed the engineering aspect of it. I have no idea how to play it. I will. It's quite noisy, but my thinking was you can swing it about because it's heavy enough. So with it. There must be something you can do with it having a string on the bottom and a string on the top. Actually, by chance it just happens to balance. Yeah, so this is really just to prove that I did make it. It's not really my kind of thing. But the guy said he was talking about how Doom was having like a sword that was you could like swing about and make noises with, and I was thinking you could just kind of clatter this off the stage or something and it would just bang away. Maybe stick it through a delay pedal, something like that. I tried putting wah in it, but it holds really well. It's well balanced. You can put a jolly cone and stuff. Yeah, so swords, guitars. The evolution, this would be the Sword Guitar Mark III. I've not yet decided if there ever will be that'll be Mark 1. And to be honest, this actually works as an alright guitar. It was meant as a sort of novelty, but my pal actually, as I said, he played it he used his Yamaha for one of the songs because he wanted to use the Floyd Rose on it, but the rest of the rest of the set he just used that. One pickup, no problem, and the 6-string bass. It was pretty good as well. It didn't look as good. It was a wee bit, I don't know, it was like a Klingon Bird of Prey or whatever, something like that. It was alright, but the 6-string bass was just, I don't know. It made it quite hard to play as a 4-string for some of it, but then again I was playing chords and stuff, filling stuff out, I don't know. And then this one is just silly, this is not for me. So this is for Ben, who I've never actually even met until tomorrow, and we're not yet sure how we're going to do this. But ideally wouldn't it be smashing if I could have it stuck in the woods somewhere, and then for you to find it, that'd be pretty cheesy. Don't know how to do that, it's pure sneaky, but work it out.